Hello, Gloria Day. It is week 3 of the Winter Wellness Challenge. We're here with a few of our staff members to give an update on how things are going. We'll start with Nurse Jill. How's it going, Jill? Tell us about the week and how your week is going.
I think it's going well. This week was about service, remembering service of Martin Luther King Jr. and ways that we can help people in our community. I haven't done as much as I would have without COVID, but I did go to the store and buy groceries for my neighbor who's quarantined. So that was something that I did to help out.
That's great. It's been challenging, I think, to think of ways we can do a service day, because so many of the things that we normally would volunteer to do don't work right now with COVID, or they're not really happening in person. I really was kind of sad about saying, oh, golly, I haven't done anything. So I finally realized yesterday, watching part of the inauguration, that I haven't written my senators or my new representatives to say, congratulations, and I'm praying for you, which is something I like to do. It's not usually a letter that says, this is what some agenda item that I want you to approach, but just to say, I appreciate your service. And I will do that this week. And that'll be one of the ways I can serve. And I'm happy for that. How about you, Pastor Jabin?
Yeah, so we do so many great service things at Gloria Day that we could talk for hours about. Some of you know that I really like to get us thinking about systems change and how we're going about not just feeding people who are hungry, which is obviously a need, especially today, but how do we address hunger? Why are people hungry, and I want us to never have to feed people again because everyone has the food that they need. And so one of the things coming up this weekend actually is Isaiah is having its, every 2 years or so, they have a great big public meeting with the governor and with the Speaker of the House. And we have 3,000 people registered, 70 from Gloria Day. It's going to be a Zoom meeting with the governor, and kind of inspiring us all and getting us all on a path to actually do some powerful systems change advocacy work in this legislative session at the state capitol. So that's what I'm working on and really excited about this week.
This week, I've been thinking about how some of the more mundane tasks that I have to do are connected to service. So I've been trying to think of my work in terms of that bigger category, that sometimes a lot of the little things that we do, taking care to answer emails and to get the administrative life of the church organized, actually is service, not just to this community, but service to the world. And just kind of drawing that line between what on one level looks mundane, but really in the big picture is part of how we change the world. So I'm trying to draw some lines this week.
And I am still looking a little bit. I did sign up for our Highland Park Elementary food delivery, so I'm excited about that. Something I did the last year that I lived in Florida was called Reading Pals. And I got to go once a week and meet with a little second grader and help him with his reading. And I really, really loved that. So I'm looking for something similar here. I feel like I heard about an online version of that. So I just need to dig deeper and find that.
Cool. This Monday was MLK Day. My household went on a MLK scavenger hunt put together by churches in Bloomington. It was an educational thing. We drove for 3 hours around checkpoints in Bloomington, learning about civil rights and human rights issues. We went to Dred Scott Field. We went to a place overlooking the Mall of America to talk about income inequality. And each checkpoint, they had a little video to watch. When we went to the airport flyover field, little place where you can sit and watch airplanes, there was a video about immigration. We went to a place about land covenants. We talked about Native American rights we went to visit a burial mound. It was really educational, really fun, and all about how Bloomington has these diverse history. One thing I'm doing in my little neighborhood is I ordered with a Thrivent grant to have these little birch discs with little hole for twine, and I'm making little ornaments to hang on our bushes in the front for our little Instagram project we have for a neighborhood. People usually in the summer take rocks and hide them around the streets here, and you can track the project. But I'll put a picture when I edit this of what it looks like down in we have a little retaining wall with bushes. So I'm gonna decorate these little discs and ask neighbors to hide them around town. I'll hang them, I'll weatherproof them. And we're really excited about that because it's a great way just to spread joy and hope and let people know that they're loved. And sometimes that's just the best way to spread joy. Minneapolis needs it. So, and Jill, tell us about next week, what's coming up.
Well, next week, our focus is going to be on gratitude, on thankfulness and gratitude. And hopefully we will find a lot of things that we can be thankful for. Something, if you can find at least 3 things every day that you are thankful for, there's some data to show that it's tied to heart health and physical health and mental health. So
Thank you.
Well,
Well, we're thankful for everyone that watches these videos. Don't forget to input your track your progress each week on our little website. We'll put the link in the video, and we'll see you next week. God bless you.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye.
Thank you.